didn't turn on audio?
Well, we've been talking for about 2 minutes and nothing has been heard.
Well, that's okay. Restart.
For those of you
Hi,
that
everyone.
couldn't hear us, that's
Pretend none of this is
Noah.
This is what happens with your first time doing this. All right.
Yeah, right?
Hi, everyone. My name is Noah.
I'm Brianna. Yes, now I hear audio.
There we go. And welcome to T-120. This
We are
is
your
TNT.
wonderful hosts for this evening.
We are your wonderful hosts, and this is TNT Radio Productions' first ever rapid playwriting competition. What does that mean? We have 6 playwrights with us today, all of which had 2 hours to write under our mysterious mystery prompts.
They got the prompts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did it again. And we just got the scripts 5 minutes ago.
And now we have our 2 reviewers, Tristan and Tyler, reading through the scripts, assigning the actors, and at 7 o'clock, we are going to get going. We are going to be showing off these plays and seeing what happens on this exciting evening.
Yeah. Are you
Brianna,
excited?
how are you
Noah?
doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just dandy.
Dandy
Our first
schmandy?
ever live stream. This is exciting.
Mm-hmm. I am
amazing
so
bedroom.
excited.
A wall. Wooden wall.
Hold on, I'm getting a text from our wonderful playwrights.
Oh, what are they saying? When you gotta tell us what they're saying. I thought this was gonna be a quick
It's
thing.
Henry. It's one of our wonderful playwrights and actors for tonight.
Oh, what did they say? Oh, they are
Hold
with
on,
us
I'm
tonight.
replying.
We could have just asked them. That's fine.
They want to be seen, so should we
Oh, well,
introduce
we're gonna
our...
get to that. We're gonna get to that. So,
Okay.
our plan for this evening, we are going to first, we're gonna talk about a little bit about this production, why we did this, tell you a little bit more about TNT Radio Productions and how cool we are and why you all should join us. And most importantly, we all are going to tell you all about our playwrights and interview all of them, get their thoughts on the process, what it was like to be in this chaotic craziness, and then actually read the scripts.
I'm a
And
writing major, and I don't know what I would have done if I had 2 hours to write a script. It seems so nerve-wracking and overwhelming.
It seems like an impossible task, but like what I love about it is it's literally just the right amount of time for you to get out a draft and that like forced, rushed creative energy. Like,
Absolutely.
well, you know it, you got a script written, and you're like, wow, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
Yeah. When we were starting to get scripts coming in, I was getting so excited to be like, people actually wrote a script in 2 hours!
And boy, I've heard we have everything
so
tonight
proud of them.
from sad tragedies to comedies to everything else in between. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and
It's
we
gonna
also-
be a blast.
Brianna and I have no idea what is going to come up on here.
We're going
one
in
of our
blind.
playwrights, other
The
than her own
actors are going
works,
in
know.
blind.
This is all a completely, almost randomized evening, and it's going to be exciting.
We're all going in blind, and I think that's kind of the fun aspect, like the really fun aspect of it is that we have no idea what to expect.
Oh, Felicity just told us that she does not want to be interviewed first because her dinner just got here, so we won't do that.
We got you.
Felicity, everyone's going to be able to see your message on the Zoom. It's okay.
That's okay. But should we start our interviews?
Well, first, we haven't even told what TNT Radio Productions is.
What is TNT Radio Productions?
What is TNT? Oh, that's a great question. TNT Radio Productions is Ithaca College's only socially distanced and only radio drama focused club on campus. We are super cool. We just started last fall, and we are in the gets and goings, and this is our first big event of this year.
Yeah. It's our first big event, period.
Yes. Oh, that is true. That's kind of
Because we haven't had a chance to upload any of our wonderful...
because coronavirus.
Hey!
Let's all give a big shout out.
Yeah. Thanks, Rona.
Thanks,
girl.
So, Brianna, tell about what you do in the club.
I am the communications director, so I send out the emails, I talk with everybody, make sure they're doing all good, I post on the social medias, I'm basically the person that gets word out.
Yeah.
I like to talk, so they made me communications.
Which was technically my old job, but I'm like the figurehead here. That's how I like to describe. I am president in name, and I do something else otherwise. And yeah, this club has been a passion project for all of us in the ministry, as we call it. That's Tristan's word for it.
And pause. And due to tech errors, we have just gotten our last script.
Woo! That means all 7 of our scripts are in, and in 45 minutes, we will begin for real and be reading through these scripts. So yeah, and I believe Maya just actually joined in the background of our call and telling us that, but we got some exciting stuff happening.
We have awesome stuff happening. I'm so excited.
So, now about T-minus 120, what did our playwrights have to do today?
They had to write a script, a 10-minute or 10-page script in 2 hours, based on a theme and a couple prompts and limitations.
Which you will now see on your screen, hopefully. We'll see if technical difficulties happen. Our playwrights, what they had to do today was, their theme was the future of art. That could mean literally anything. Future of art is endless and abundant. So, that was the theme. But they had 3 rules they had to follow. First, they must be able to be performed on radio with no visuals. I mean, we are a radio drama club, so if you're not performing with no visuals, it's kind of defeating the purpose. Secondly, they had to include a boing sound effect 3 times. Everybody knows a good boing sound effect. That's like boing. Now, we also allowed this to be in either character's voice or it could be a background effect. It was very left up in the open for the playwrights to decide. Lastly, each character must have a creative entrance into the scene, meaning that like one character can walk in, but the next character needs to have something completely different than the other character entered, in order to spice things up and force a little bit of creativity. Now, also, we had a 2-person
Noah,
team.
isn't there an extra limitation?
There is. I was just getting to that. There is a 2-person team with Joel and Chris, correct?
Correct.
Correct, yeah. They had to, because they had 2 people and 2 brains, we gave them an extra limitation where all of their lines had to be less than 256 characters. So a tweet,
the length
basically.
of a tweet.
That was to give them an extra challenge so that technically it was all equal in the end. So this is exciting, and we are...
I am so excited.
Like, the hype is real.
The hype is real. Should we get started on our interviews?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
okay,
right.
So, who do we interview first? Let's see our participants. We can interview myself.
I don't know. Felicity did not want to go first.
Well, why don't we bring Henry on? Henry wanted to talk.
Yeah, Henry.
Alright, I'm going to ask him to start his video.
Yes.
Henry, come join us. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. So introduce yourself. Who are you? And all that jazz.
Yeah, my name is Henry Vierscheling. I am a communication management and design major at the Park School. I am a...
You're already
Represent.
on Noah's good side.
Hell yeah. And fun fact about me, I've never written a radio play before. This looked like a lot of fun. I do enjoy, short stories and things like that here and there. But this is completely uncharted waters for me. I had a lot of fun doing the challenge, and there's been a lot of events and stuff going around in the Ithaca group chats I'm in. So I'm so all in for this, but I do not know what I'm doing. So
Nobody does.
Well, that's okay. Like, this isn't a know what you're doing kind of event. As you see, Brianna and I are just winging it. So.
I remember I'd asked Brianna what kind of format you guys were looking for because I was completely unfamiliar with it. Do you want?
Yeah, I said like as long as it's readable.
I like to think that what I produced is legible, but then again,
we might get to it and it'll be another language.
Yeah.
I can promise it is all English.
Okay. Great. Then we're good.
So what was your favorite part about competing in the challenge and like doing this crazy 2-hour event?
I love working under a clock. Because I feel like if you put me in a room with a writer like Maya, hi Maya, and you give us a
Love
date
you.
on something, it's hers is going to be better. The writer's is going to be better. This is something that I do like the idea of a challenge where it's kind of an element of it is how well you can work under pressure, which is kind of my forte. So,
Maya just called you false.
just kidding. She's modest. She's a
Yeah,
good
you might have the newbie's luck though. You know, beginner's luck, and you write that just amazing masterpiece, and then never write anything ever again.
I really hope so. I'm definitely very competitive, so like you could have had this be a baking competition. I don't know banking, but I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. I got
2
this.
hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Chopped.
Yes.
Or yeah. I don't know where I was going with this. What was your biggest challenge when writing it?
The requirement regarding entrances was very difficult because when I was thinking about it, it was I could only think of it in a visual sense, and so I'll be honest, I kind of cut corners with that one a little bit by having only the major characters, because I won't give any hints, but only the major characters with like significant speak lines are coming in for this one, and when I do, I kind of just have the characters almost respond like, oh, look at what's happening over there. I didn't do too well with that one, but I think it is satisfactory.
What about the Boing one? How did that go?
That one,
That one's my favorite.
yeah. I'll be 100% honest. That's kind of just thrown in there. It works. Like, it does. I promise you that it makes sense, and there's a little in-joke there. But the boing was definitely difficult, and I wish I got a little bit more creative with it, but I was working more towards the concept of the play.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why we put boing in it is because when Noah and we were throwing out ideas as to what our prompt was going to be, I just kept saying that it should have a prop in it, and I just kept saying ball. Like, at first I said beach ball, and then I just went ball, and so we just kept sending each other the word ball back and forth, and we're like, ball go boing.
But ball go boing.
Ball go boing.
Sound effect.
So that's the reason we went with boing.
I love it. I do.
I mean,
I had fun. I was deciding how integral the boing would be in this play.
It's very important.
Yes. It is a little bit of flavoring towards the overall thing, but I really was considering having it be a bit more critical.
So, my next question is, now we're trying to stay as much anonymous as possible to make the voting fair, but what direction did you go for the future of art? Where do you think the future of art's heading?
I went... the only hint I'll get, because I am trying to keep myself nice and flushed, dystopian.
Oh,
you said what?
Dystopian.
I like that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Henry.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to hear your play being read out. All right. Well, we'll catch you soon. All right.
All right. Who do we have next coming up? Got my little selection sheet.
How about the first person to? I was gonna say the first person to show themselves will interview.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That was
there's Maya.
Hi, Maya.
Hello, Maya.
Hello.
How are you?
Questions. I'm stressed. How are you?
Yeah, no, you had. There's Jay. Jay. We didn't say we were interviewing you next.
Bye, Jay.
Bye, Jay. Love you, Jay.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
It quit halfway through, and I was so scared. I was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna do."
I saw. I messaged you and was like, "Are you okay?"
I didn't see that. I was just like, "Okay, time to delete scenes and go really fast."
Yeah.
Did you manage to get it all together?
Place.
Did you manage to get it all together in the end?
I think I reorganized a little bit, and it's still okay. Fine.
That's okay.
Though I will say, what took a hit was the interesting entrances. I realize now, one of the first entrance that I had got deleted, and I was just like, okay, they're here. Okay, they're in the scene. So.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it worked. Yeah, that sounds like an absolute nightmare. I mean, that's the scary part of the 120 hours is all technical difficulties.
120 minutes.
120 hours. 120 minutes.
120 hours.
Is that pure? If anything goes wrong, then you are so screwed.
Yeah.
So what was your process like going through it? Like, how'd you divvy up your 2 hours of time? Did you just like jump right into it, or did you try and plan everything out and just hope for the best? And
So kind of in notes, I planned out, like I did a little, this is what I think the prompt means, and then I did a series of events, bullet point list of what I wanted to happen, and made the names of each character, and then after a half hour I jumped in.
Alright. I think that's more planning than I would have done, so good on you.
Whenever I don't plan, I'm just like, it does not come out well. It just comes out a chaotic mess of none of it makes sense.
well, that's kind of what we were hoping for, though. You know, is that chaos.
Chaotic
On the
energy.
bright side,
Chaos is good for this.
Yeah. What made you want to sign up for T-120?
At first I didn't sign up because I thought this would be the day after we moved in and I'd probably be finding my classes and meeting people and all that. I went online and I was like, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. And the point was that we decided on the date to be before classes started to hopefully get more people involved. And so when everything went remote, it just kind of worked out that way that, you know, we would all be at home, bored, having nothing to do before classes start.
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. I've never done the deadline thing in this kind of way, and I think this is going to be a good... This is good practice for me.
Yeah. Do you feel creatively replenished after this, or just exhausted?
I had been working on one project all of quarantine, and this definitely got me away from like this character's name and this very specific like plot that I've been working on. It definitely like rejuvenated all the creative.
That's
All
awesome.
the creative juices are now flowing.
Yes, it was fun.
Good. If you could do it again, would you do it any different?
If I could do it again, I'd use Google Docs. Final draft.
Yeah. I feel that.
You know, plug the Whistler. The Whistler is what I've been working on. Henry was acting in that.
Oh, you can plug it.
Yeah, plug it. Go for it.
Morning Mug of Murder, my YouTube channel, episode 2, hopefully coming out in the next 2 weeks. I'm still editing it.
Cool. Well, thank you, Maya. We can't wait to read your play.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Let's see. Who wants to go? For whoever joins. You got it.
Felicity! Hey!
Yeah, I finished my dinner. Help me.
What'd you have for dinner, Felicity?
I had macaroni and cheese from Noodles and Company. I haven't had Noodles and Company in, I think it's been a year, so it was good to have it again. That's my sister Sophie.
I didn't know you had a
Sophie.
sister. Hi, Sophie.
Hi guys. How are you? Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, how was writing? I mean, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you originally only signed up to act, and then you were like, wait a second, I want to write now. Is there a reason you changed?
I was just like, why not try something different? You know, I like writing. Like Henry, I have a background in creative writing and writing short stories. So I was like, why not try it and write a radio play? I'm really good friends with Tristan and Noah and you and Tyler. And I was like, why not support TNT Radio and try and write my own thing? So yeah, I thought,
Awesome.
cool.
Well, I'm glad that you know, took a shot at writing a radio play.
Thank you.
Now, how did it go? Is the big question.
I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I actually didn't have as much trouble as going to. It came pretty naturally to me, like what I wanted to write, and like, yeah. So it was. I'm like trying to think what my process was. My process was to come up with the plot first, then come up with the cast of characters, and then just write the script. So. Yeah, that was like my process, and it kind of just happened and it kind of unfurled. Like, I'm not a planner, unlike Maya. Like, I'm not a planner, and it all just comes out of me like word vomit, and something just magically comes together. So that's kind of what my process was.
That's awesome. We love word vomit.
Yeah, word vomit is kind of how I got through my second semester freshman year and all my writing courses.
Yay!
What?
No. Oh, you go.
I was going to say what your biggest challenge was. You said you didn't have as much of an issue as you thought, but did you have a big challenge that you had to face?
My biggest challenge was reading that all the characters had to have a funny entrance 10 minutes before I turned the script in, and was like, well, here we go. Because I copied and pasted 1 through 3 onto my Word document and not 1 through 4. So I was like, la la, it's all done. And then I see number 4, and I was like, oh, here we go. So I was able, it was pretty easy to incorporate them, but I was just really frustrated with myself that I did not fully read the email before getting to work.
That's okay.
And I did not incorporate the entrances as well as I wanted to. But yeah, that was like my biggest obstacle.
I mean, you got it done though, so that's awesome.
Yeah, you were actually, I think you finished early, is that correct?
I did. I finished with, I think, 8 minutes to spare. Which,
T-minus 112 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, me.
Straws stuck, and it makes me sad.
So, Felicity, without giving away too much of your script, where do you think the future of art is heading?
Well, I think I'll give it away with the title, but the title of my radio play is...
Don't say your title.
I can't give the title? Okay.
No.
You can give us, give us hints about it, but you can't...
Well, I can just say that I think that holograms are pretty cool, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Alright, we'll take it. Well, thank you, Felicity. We can't wait. And you're acting in our... So we can't wait to see you act, and we can't wait to hear your script.
Great, thank you so much. And also, Jay, I'm sorry I cut you off. I apologize.
Oh, you're okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, Jay, come show yourself.
Yeah, hey, Jay.
Show yourself.
Jay.
Oh, there's a black screen.
Right,
That's okay.
Is it crashing? Good.
There you are. Hi.
In your log cabin.
How are you today?
Oh no. Yeah, we're definitely using Jay.
Oh no.
We got an egg. Oh.
There he is.
There he is.
Back.
Yeah, no, it's not a log cabin. Silly. It's a cottage, yes, but it's not a log cabin. You silly fool.
That was him.
I saw wood, so I'm like...
Every house has some wood in it. What?
Assumptions.
Have you ever seen a plastic house?
Have you ever seen a wooden house?
Yes!
Yes!
All of them!
I'll believe it when I see it.
You have!
You're behind wood right now.
You're in front of wood.
Oh, this is all imaginary.
You're imagining.
So how are you, Jay? How was your writing process?
It was good. I do the thing I do. I just stare at something for like 10 minutes and then I come up with the entire plot and then I cannot deviate from that.
Well then.
But no, I kind of drew on a lot of people I knew, experiences I had, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Nice. Now, my favorite thing about your writing process was that Brianna noticed you were listening to Gregorian chants.
Yes.
The whole thing on Spotify. Why Gregorian chants?
Glory of Discord.
Well, I just wanted. I guess it's just that I wanted something peaceful and transportative, something that would keep my mind on the task without feeling
Jonathan, you gotta be quiet.
away, I guess.
So, what was your biggest challenge getting this done?
My biggest challenge, I didn't know what to do for the boings, and I still kind of cheated. But they're not really boings, but they're boing enough.
They're boing enough. What does that mean?
We'll see.
I guess we'll see.
We'll find out.
In 25 minutes.
Yeah. Would you do anything differently? Were we to do this again?
No. I say that pretty confidently. I say that pretty confidently that I'm satisfied with the process that I took. I really enjoyed it. I haven't been able to write something creatively in a while.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I think the people here are a little more comedic in tone, and I am less that.
Well, that'll be nice though, because we're gonna get that. We'll have a couple of. You'll have some sadder pieces in here, some funnier. Like you gotta have the nice dramatic balance.
Absolutely. You would do the same thing with Gregorian chants.
I'm bad at writing comedy because my comedic style is pretty darn dry and sarcastic, and that only works in responding to others. I can't really write that down. So, that's what it is.
It's gonna be great though. So,
and you're also acting?
Oh yeah, are you?
Am I? I didn't really expect to.
You put yourself down under both.
Oh, I did not mean to.
Oh.
I didn't realize I was still signed up for that. I don't have the availability for that.
Oh, well then let Tyler and Tristan know. So
Yeah.
Well, I would if they were in this call, but they're not for whatever reason.
Oh, just message the Discord. Don't get to it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jay. We can't wait to hear your piece.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the rest of them. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Nothing sparks a creative process better than limitations.
Absolutely.
Creativity from limits.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Jay.
All
right, we got two more writers
Who's next?
to speak.
Don't be shy. I'm gonna make Jay go away.
Oh, Raphael! Oh, you're muted.
Oh, I'm gonna ask to unmute you. There you are.
Hello.
Hello, Raphael.
Hello there.
How are you
haircut?
doing today?
You got a lot of haircut.
Yeah, I did get a haircut recently.
The quarantine cut.
Yes, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this process was very interesting. It felt like, as soon as I started writing, it felt like a shot of adrenaline. Was more or less just sort of creatively sort of injected into my brain, and from there I just sort of came up with the story, really. If anything, yeah, it really felt engaging and stressful, but in a good way. If that
Now, what was the most stressful part?
Let's see. Probably the most stressful part, if you ask me, was really just following some of the guidelines, particularly the one about the entrances, which I admittedly had a hard time working around, and in the end I think I ended up like just being so focused on the story that I had sort of managed to, I think, maybe only do one. But the rest is kind of unclear to me. And then I also had a bit of trouble actually coming up with an ending as well.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was pretty unsure how to end things, really. So again.
Well, I want to ask you how you ended things, but can I ask what helped you finally get to the ending?
Um, what
Just pure,
what helped me
pure
finally
adrenaline.
get to the ending was to sort of focus on what I wanted. I guess what I wanted people to take out of my own thoughts on the future of art as abstract of a theme as that is, and
Right.
just sort of just sort of work with that really.
Yeah. uh, Now, if you could do it all again, go back from the beginning. Is there anything you'd do differently?
Um, if there's one thing I do differently. It's probably to at least it would probably be to do a very quick like spell check. But other than that, I think the
Probably need that
process.
autocorrect.
I think I'm satisfied with the story that I ended up with. Really, so.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited to hear it. Now, where do you think the future of art's heading? What kind of story can we expect today?
What kind of story can you expect? If you ask
Without
me,
spoiling.
oh,
Without spoiling, but what can we expect?
what can I expect? Well, honestly, let's just say it varies.
Oh.
Okay. I like that. Sorry I didn't talk so much. I'm trying to wrangle up some actors to act these out.
I can see that.
Yep. Well, thank you, Raphael. We're excited to hear yours being read out loud.
Thank you.
It's gonna be so good.
Yes.
Okay, and we have one more person, is that right?
Yes, and this one is actually part of the team of 2 that we have.
Oh, yes. Okay. Is Chris with us?
Show yourself.
Show yourself.
Yep.
Oh, I
What's
hear
up?
a voice.
I hear. I can
That's
hear
me.
you, but I won't.
Is this technically? Can we sing technically copyright music in this?
You can sing less than 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the rule.
Oh.
Chris?
Yeah, hold on.
Ah.
Okay.
Can you see me now?
Hey!
Yay!
Welcome.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a senior writing major, history and politics minors.
Writing major.
Yep. I've never written a play or script before. I don't even do fiction, really, or creative writing much. I'm more like journalism. So this is
Noah.
definitely new.
I'm hearing that you need to put on headphones. I echo. I'm echoing through your mic. Mm-hmm.
Got that. So then, yeah. So this is your first completely brand new Smack.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Hello, screen of things. Okay, there we go. So this is your completely new, brand new Smack Dab writing experience. You've never done anything like this before. So what was it like then, to have, almost no idea basically what you're doing, but also working as a team to get this done and. Yeah. Right. Now, you all had the extra challenge of the 256 characters. What was that like? Was it easy to fit in that accommodation, or was it holding you back? Oh, that's what I was thinking. Your workaround would be is to have those what, who, where. And as a group too. All right. We were on Icy Current? Ooh. Good job, Brianna, on that, that communication. Oh, well, somebody got us on Icy Current. And you found us way to this. A whole week to, yeah. Yeah. There was no bad part. I'll take it. Now, what direction? Oh. That is a problem. Which means I should unplug them.
Yeah. So
Hang
what
on.
I would do is, I don't know, because a lot of people can hear me echoing
That should help it.
through you. So hopefully that fixes it.
We'll see. We're done.
Yeah. So I can be heard now, but I'm echoing through your system.
That would be because of my mic. So I will find workarounds when we take a quick break in a few minutes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. I was just getting some audio updates. This is where we would need Jay.
From Brianna's parents.
And Matt.
Oh, and wait. Who's Matt?
My boyfriend.
Oh, duh.
That Matt. Well, my dad is also.
Shout out to Matt. How you doing? He's probably doing good.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people saying you can only hear Noah.
Well, that's okay. I'm the star.
So Chris, one more question. Would you want to do this again? And if you want to do this again, would you do it any differently?
I would probably do this again. Yeah. I think it'd be fun to find another teammate and just, somebody
See what happens if something different comes out.
Yeah, and I don't think I would change anything. I'm very satisfied with the product that we came out with.
It's awesome.
Great. Well, I thank you, Chris.
Thanks.
Awesome. So, we are now 13 minutes away from our actual premiere of all these plays. So, we are going to go on a quick break for 12 minutes and come right on back as soon as they're ready. Thanks all for joining us, and we'll see you all in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta remember which button to click. I think it's this
Don't
one.
press the wrong one.
I think I clicked the right one. Probably. Who knows? Oh, I did.
Don't press the wrong button.
Cool. Now we're live. Okay.
We're back? Great.
We are back.
Awesome.
Hi everyone, welcome back to T-120. Again, my name is Noah.
And I'm Brianna.
And this is our super cool event hosted by TNT Radio Productions. For the past 15 minutes, we've been panicking to get all this together and get our scripts out. Now all the actors have the scripts, all the roles are casted, and we shall get going. So, let me check my little phone to see what play is coming. Oh, Tristan still hasn't joined us.
Oh, yes. He should be joining us.
Oh, but Henry just does not have the script yet. This is the scary part.
I am probably going to read off of my phone because I have way too many tabs open on my computer.
Oh, because they only forwarded it to 4 people. Oh, that's why. Okay. Henry. Who else is here? That's why some people haven't got it yet. I'm literally, every participant in here I'm going to send it to right now. Henry. Raphael. Maya. Let's submit that one. Chris. Hey, oh, this is all the people who are in it. Wow, as I go down and list.
Yes. So
Michael Gibson. This is our credits of sorts.
The third one I don't have access to for some reason.
Neither do I.
We will fix that as we go ahead. Let's see. Jack.
are we good?
Okay.
What's happening?
Minor technical difficulties. Okay.
Are we live?
We're live. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Yes.
Now everyone should have the scripts, presumably.
Okay.
Whew. We love a good scare.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess our first one we'll do is charcoal.
I am trying to find it now. There it is. Okay.
All right. All the actors. Wait, did everybody get it? Yeah.
I don't think I have access to charcoal. Yeah. Is that the one that was shared through SharePoint?
Quite possibly. Hang on.
Oh no, it's not. I'm good. I have it.
I do not.
Yeah, I'm opening it.
It's on the bottom. Max is on the bottom. It's a PDF.
Oh, it's the one that says T-120. Boom. This is. Oh, I can't say who it is.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, we are not allowed to say who's is whose.
Our actors in this one, as we call them, come join the call. Brianna will be reading Nathan. Felicity will be reading Mr. Orman. Henry will be reading Arden Balker. Jack will be reading Dasha Hardwood. I will be reading Zachary. Max will be reading the lawyer. And Gibby will be reading Zyla. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom.
That's me.
3, 4,
Are
5,
we
6,
ready?
7. There's only 5 though.
Oh right, I'm good. I'm ready.
Everyone
Come
ready?
join us, Gibby.
Oh, in person. Okay, yes.
In person.
Video. Yes. Hello.
Is someone gonna read stage directions, or should we just read?
Just go for it.
We should have someone read stage directions.
Is Henry in this one?
I'm here. I'm ready.
Henry's in this one, yeah.
Oh, he is. Show yourself.
Show myself?
Yeah.
There we go. Hello. Okay. And I'll read stage direction. Let's just do that.
Yep.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Production number 1. T-120. Charcoal. Interior. We open inside of a college lecture-style classroom filled with 50 juniors and 1 professor. The professor's dialogue has a slight reverb effect to it, but we are in the perspective of Nathaniel.
As artists, it is our job to find the right to match the message. We do. We have a message, yes. But now what? We pick the medium that best represents what we want to say. Take watercolor, for example. Let's assume we are setting the scene for a tragedy. Do you think that watercolor is the best choice for this?
Murmured no's come from the students.
No. Why? Because the use of watercolor is more commonly depicting a scene of relaxation or happiness. Who can tell me what the right choice is?
Charcoal?
Interesting. Can you elaborate on your choice?
I don't know. It's kind of void of color, you know, messy in a way that feels intentional, but always chaotic and organized. I guess whenever I see something made of charcoal, it kind of makes me feel sad, I guess.
That is exactly the point that I was trying to get to. Emotion is everything in a piece of art. As artists, it's our job to create a message, yes. But if done right, if you use the right kind of medium, you can do so much more with your piece. If done right, you will be able to put your own emotions into your work and gain that core emotional pull from your viewers.
School bell rings. Students begin to talk amongst themselves. Laptops begin to close. Backpack zippers open and close. Nathaniel breathes a sigh of relief.
Alright guys, I'm going to have to let you go, but don't forget to sign up for Central's art show tonight if you haven't already. Getting your work out there is important for young artists.
Multiple footsteps begin. Nathaniel's laptop closes. Backpack zipper opens and closes. We follow Nathaniel's footsteps.
Mr. K, can you hold back for a moment?
Footsteps stop briefly, then begin again. All other sounds begin to get farther away until they stop.
Yes, sir. Is there a problem?
Not as of yet, but I was wondering if you've made any progress on your mid-semester assignment.
Fiddles with his jacket zipper.
I have. I've eliminated some of my options. I just need more time.
You've had 2 weeks more than the others.
I know. Thank you, really, for that. I've just had some trouble focusing, I guess. Nothing I've made really spoken to me yet.
I understand you've gone through something unimaginable. There's no question of why you found yourself in a mental block. Though there is only so much time I can stall for you. Grades need to be put in by the end of next week.
But sir,
I've given you all the time I can, Nathaniel. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Here.
the Central Art Show?
You have 3 days. You submit your piece to the show. I'll be in attendance, and so will some of your other peers. Whatever you come up with for the show, I will accept and grade.
Sir, really, I don't think that...
This is what I can give you. That or a 0 on your project, but that will greatly affect your grade, and I don't think we want that. Are we agreed?
Yes, sir.
Footsteps begin to walk. From behind.
My advice is to really begin to process last month's events. Let yourself feel it, and then use that.
Doors open and slides close. Hallway chatter. Footsteps walking. We walk through the noise of the hallway, occasionally pushing past someone. From behind.
Hey, Nathaniel! Nathaniel, wait up! Hey, you!
Hey, Dasha.
What's going on?
Nothing really.
No, that's not right. What's wrong? Okay.
Door opens and the floor squeaks as Nathaniel stumbles.
What the hell? Watch it.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
That's just not true. So what is it? Is it your dad?
No.
Okay, then what is it? Come on.
It's the stupid mid-semester project Mr. Ormond wants me to finish.
Okay, what about it?
I can't think of anything to do. There's nothing good to create.
Seriously? It's just a project. Just pick a scene and draw it.
That's not how it works. Mr. Ormond wants a message, something with emotion, and there's just nothing. I tried to make something. It's not like I didn't, but nothing I create makes me feel anything. It's just a stupid painting of a cat on a bench. What am I supposed to feel from that? Joy? Sadness? Anger? Nothing. You're laughing at me?
Nathaniel, really?
What?
These days, it's all about the latest app with all the tools to make a pretty picture. Pencil, paint, charcoal, sketching, whatever. It's all online. Of course, you're getting away. Ugh. Of course, you're getting any, like, crazy emotion pull from that.
What am I supposed to do? My bend a painting into existence?
No, dumbass. You can have fucking pencil and paper and start drawing. Earth-shattering, I know. They used to do it all the time.
Yeah, well, they also used to send letters if they wanted to talk to someone.
I'm just saying, you start to churn too many ideas through a computer and eventually the message will get lost.
Boing.
What's that?
Just Zach.
Right. Jesus. Sorry. I completely forgot about the will reading.
It's fine.
It's not. I know. I'm really Nathaniel.
Really, it's fine. I'm good.
Hey, look. Go back to your dorm, get some rest for the morning, and I'll text you, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
Short kiss. Footsteps walking away. Doors opens and closes. Nathaniel sighs. Footsteps. Doors opens. Footsteps down the hallway. Moves outside until we reach a building. Doors open and close. Bed squeaks as Nathaniel falls on it. All other sounds fade out. Boing! Nathaniel wakes up. His phone clicks on.
Shit!
Gets out of bed. Fast-moving footsteps. Doors open and closes as he runs down the hallway and out the door. Car door opens and closes.
Sorry, I know I'm late.
Dude, you look awful.
Thanks, man.
Car begins to drive. Cloths in the back seat. You're going to have to get dressed on the way. Shuffling around as Nathaniel gets changed. So, what's going on? You're having trouble with the project?
What the hell?
Dasha texted me.
Of course she did. I'm fine. Mr. Ormond just wants all these things, like work to speak to him or something. I just haven't found that yet.
You want my advice?
Do I have a choice?
You're not going to get anywhere making something for someone else. Make something for yourself and trust that whatever you put into it, Mr. Ormond will feel.
There's nothing to put into it.
You mean you can't think of anything to draw about?
It's not that. I have plenty of ideas. There's like no depth to it. None of it makes me feel anything.
I see.
You've got anything for complete artist breakdown?
Believe it or not, I do. Check it out. Shuffling around with papers.
When did you?
I left it when it became too much, you know. When I walked in, everyone was giving a blessing about how Dad was going somewhere better than here. A little bit surreal. So I took the picture and left it alone for 2 weeks.
Here, I don't want it.
Take it. Believe it or not, you're not the only one going through shit this month. This helped. My teacher told me 2 weeks back that my recent photos felt detached and unrelatable. Of course, they were. I was just snapping photos of random places to get my assignments in, and I came back to this one. I guess it grounded me in a way. Take it and let's go. We're gonna be late. Footsteps walking in a blur of talking as the two walk through the room.
May we begin?
Doors open and closes. Oh, and cut to Nathaniel's dormitory.
Hey man, how did it go?
Terribly.
He didn't leave you anything?
No, he did. The only thing notable, though, is his old art junk out in the shed.
That's still cool though, right?
Yes, Arden. The will reading was cool.
Sorry, that came out wrong.
Yeah.
What you got there?
Photo of the funeral.
Oh?
Hey, Arden.
Yeah, man?
What do you do to get out of your head when you can't think of anything cool to create?
Something unconventional, usually.
What do you mean?
Well, like, it's kind of weird, but I've always tried the whole retro aspect of pen and paper. Not many places sell actual art supplies anymore, but if you know where to get it, it can be really cool. There's something oddly satisfying, like you're actually seeing it, you know?
Huh. I guess that makes sense. Arden?
Yeah, man.
I think you may be a genius.
Boing.
I gotta go.
You just gotta go, or you just got to, where are you going?
Zach's on his way. I'm off to visit the junk my dad kept in his office.
End of play. And that was our first of 6 scripts.
Wow.
You all can all disappear now.
So I've been reading the chat a little bit while that script is going on. Noah, the reverb is really bad.
Oh no.
And we figured out it's through you.
It definitely knew it's through me. Let's try this. You can see my background. That'll probably help it.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool.
I was just following.
Why
the
is
chat
Noah in the
as-
Zoom twice?
Once his laptop. Hi, Tristan.
So I only if we have.
Move on to our
Oh, never
next
mind. I'm
play.
good.
Yeah, we shall.
next-
The next play is Eureka.
Which will have Brianna as the judge, Felicity as Lady Michaels, Jack B as the announcer, me as artist 2 and 4, Max as president, Tristan as doctor, Gibby as artist 1, 3, and 5, and Henry will read the stage directions.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Meanwhile, we're all gonna find the script. Hang on. I believe it is the first one.
The first one. What? This is the bad thing about live.
We'll ramp in the meantime.
Yeah.
As we go through all our technical difficulties. We can show it off over here. We do have this beautiful technical difficulty slide.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, but they can't hear us.
Beautiful, pretty, amazing, incredible. Back to the real thing, though. Alright. Does everybody have the scripts pulled up?
No?
Yep. I do. I'm good.
I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
The first email, the first link, Brianna.
It was
What?
the first-
Where?
It was the first.
In
the
the
top
email.
Oh my god.
Get an email. Oh, no,
Yes,
I did.
we sent it. We're TNT. We sent it as a group, so it's in our sent box.
I see it now. Wait, no, that's the right link.
Bilbo Baggins, I'm sorry about that, echo tripping you out with your caffeine trip. That sounds quite awful. Hopefully you'll come down from your trip.
I'm clicking.
Oh, we got Felicity back. Beautiful. Come on, Brianna.
Hold
You
on,
better
what
do
am I?
this.
Am I the judge?
You're the
Yes.
judge.
Okay.
one
I
more
see it
time.
now.
One more time.
I got it.
Brianna is reading the judge. Felicity is reading Lady Michaels. Henry is doing stage directions. Jack B is doing the announcer. I'm reading artist 2 and 4. Max is the president. Hail to the chief. Tristan is doctor. And Gibby is artist 1, 3, and 5. Alright, everybody ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Alright. Let's do this. This is Eureka.
Did
In
you
this
hear?
town, predominantly men.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll bet 50 units it's a sham.
It's utterly inconceivable.
Well, we are talking about Westward. There's always a chance.
Loud gavel bangs. The chatter hushes.
It's starting.
I know, be quiet.
Pitter-pattering footsteps. They halt, unzipping.
Who is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Honorable Judge Ravelshapper von Humdelblogger.
Trumpet. Bells jingling in time with footsteps. Applause.
Welcome, esteemed members of the New California Society of Artistic Evolution. It is good to see you all once again, especially during these trying times. The year 2050 has not been kind to we creators, as we have taken heavy fire from the critics of the world. They despise our reinterpretations, sequels, and extensions of the arts. They crave originality that we have been struggling to provide, but it is our responsibility and privilege to oblige them. It is for this reason, my friends, I've called this meeting to discuss the truth or fiction that lies in the rumors circulating in this proud organization.
Proud organization?
Harps can be heard, confused chattering, and a tiger roars.
Is that, Lady Michaels is nothing without her pageantry.
How can we refute these accusations? Shakespeare, Van Gogh, Anderson. The 22nd century has seen nothing compared to their authenticity, and it is because this organization has succumbed to the talons of mediocrity. I'll add Rattleshapper von Hundelblogger. But it is under your leadership that we have rejected true creativity in favor of regurgitating the same handful of works.
And what so if we visit some old ideas?
Tanks can be
heard. Have that in here?
They work. Let the critics say what they will. It is the pockets of the consumer that does the talking. When every man and woman in New California wishes theirs were a bit fuller, they will remember that it was all the money that we spent on the theaters, museums, and galleries. And so, they will spend again.
President Buxelderby, the arts cannot be regarded as a market.
Oh, but aren't there? Answer me this. How did you buy that necklace around your neck? Was it not with the paintings that you just give away? No.
At least my painting...
Enough! This discussion is not critical to the matter at hand.
Ah, yes, the mysterious new invention of Dr. Westford. Well, Judge, where is it?
I'm curious as well.
Soft chatter in the audience.
Westford is on his way. He should be arriving any...
Boing, boing, boing.
Is that a pogo stick?
Seems quite inconvenient.
Well, I think it's fun.
Dr. Westford, you're late.
Yes, I'm quite sorry, but I promise what I have to show you is worth your time.
Of course, and at long last I hope to see it.
Indeed.
Yeah, out with it, Westford.
Well, in this past decade, I have brought you medicinal face paint, auto-correcting sheets of music, and even edible colors. Artists of the NCSAE, after 5 years of research, after thousands of experiments, after we all thought that the death of creativity was edging near, I, Dr. Jordan Westford, have developed the artistic paragon.
Curious chatter in the audience.
I took history's greatest works of art, ranging from the Renaissance paintings to the Beatles, and presented them to a specially tailored audience, all of whom had never been exposed to the works before. The reaction was precisely what you and I felt the first time when we witnessed an artistic brilliance. Do you, my fellow creators, remember that feeling? That warmth? That sense of adventure? My team of scientists collected, analyzed, and then augmented the specific chemical reaction that occurs in the brain to create
Unzipping can be...
I call it Eureka! This serum triggers that feeling. It is scientifically the best work of art that has or will ever be.
Silence in the audience.
Oh my God.
Indeed, Judge Ravelshapper von Humbleblogger. This is the future of art.
This is unacceptable! This is evil! Forget your research! How dare you stand before us in perhaps our most dire time and produce this artificial monstrosity? The arts were founded on authentic, original works, and you have siphoned what makes them special.
With all due respect, Lady Michaels, the purpose of authenticity is to evoke a feeling which my artificial monstrosity has captured in its most pure essence.
It's genius! Does the serum lose its effect on the consumer after the first dose?
No. People can enjoy Eureka to the same capacity on their 100th taste that they did on the first.
And how many serums have been produced so far?
Just the one.
It can be sold at the highest bidder. This will not only make art the most profitable industry in the world, but the most exclusive one too.
President Buxleb Derby, that is not...
It will save the organization.
You can't really be considering this. What about the starving artist who lives on the streets in New California? He dies if this becomes manufactured. This is not the future of art. This is the death of it.
So what if some dirty painter can't catch a break? He can quit wasting his life with freelance bullshit and actually do something for his community.
Is that what you think of them? The artistic community is who they serve. In fact, it is this very community that we are dedicated to, are we not?
Well, we are committed to the evolution of the arts. Who are we to deny its peak?
Who are we? Who are we? We are humans. We aren't meant to play God like this. This isn't right.
It sounds right to me. It sounds damn right to me.
Then I quit.
Whispers can be heard in the audience.
If this is really the death of the art, I refuse to be a butcher alongside you.
Lady Michaels, be sensible.
You are afraid of the answer to the question we have all asked. Lady Michaels, is perfection evil?
I refuse, Doctor. I refuse.
Footsteps can be heard, fading into darkness. End.
Wow. Good job. We have no idea who wrote these. And again, these were written in 2 hours.
Now, I'm going to show very quickly our technical difficulty screen to see if the reason of any reverb might be...
you.
I had a few... Wait, come on. Oh,
Phyllis said the speaker volume for the man in the blue-green shirt should be up, but keep the microphone volume down to eliminate reverb.
I think I know what might be doing it. Oh. Yes, I think that's it. Oh, I knew I was doing it. Okay.
I kept hearing all of you at like different times.
Yeah.
All right.
Same.
I will now go back to the Zoom.
Yes.
Turns out my webcam has a microphone. Who would have thought that?
Hopefully we figured that out.
Oh, Jack number 2 just joined us.
Oh, okay.
Jack number 2, you can come join the screen.
I do not have a camera at the moment.
Oh,
on my desktop.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
That's all good.
Am I sounding okay audio-wise?
You sound phenomenal. You sound better than any of us.
Better than most of us.
We're apparently still heard while the screen's up.
We stand professional microphones.
So,
All
I guess
right,
we're on to
so-
script number 3, the
Script
museum.
number 3. This is...
Which there's 2
museum.
different museums, but one doesn't have a title, and that's the one we need to find.
Yeah, there's one that's the museum, and then there's another that's Museum of the Future. This is just the museum.
Okay.
My god. Whoever finds it first gets a high five.
I just want to cut in and
I got
update
it.
that according to the Ithaca Voice, the Ithaca area has 82 active cases of COVID, and if anyone is watching this or in the chat right now and is in that area, please just be careful and do your best to keep Tompkins County okay. Not only so that the people in the community can stay safe, but so we can all come back safely in the spring.
Here.
And I found it. It's the last link in the email.
Is there a place where we're getting our scripts from, or are they being sent in? The
Oh,
Zoom
you
chat?
haven't gotten them sent to you.
Can you put your email in the chat, and I will add you to the email?
It should be on that T-minus chain.
I do not have every script.
How is everyone doing? All of our viewers,
But-
a wonderful audience.
Here,
Yeah,
I will
we
type
got a
it
whole
in
chat
for
going, I
you.
saw, which is so
Yeah.
exciting. I like the 3 boings. That technically filled the requirement on that last one, and I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
They did technically use boing 3 times. I just didn't expect anyone to use it 3 times in a row.
I'm muting a couple people because they're loud while we are trying to talk.
Okay, so Jack, you should have it now. I hope.
Max, you should have gotten 6 in that link. There should be. It looks like just one big link, but it's actually there's like 4 different links in there.
Yeah, I've clicked
hit
around.
enter in between each.
I've only seen like 4. I've clicked every single line.
Oh, there's also 2 PDFs.
Yeah. Yes.
There's 2.
That should have been attached.
That one's.
Yes, Mr. Lowe. What we discovered was I had webcam.
Oh, there we go.
Mic, and that's what was causing the reverb.
The reverb is gone. I'm hearing that the reverb is gone.
Hey.
We solved it.
Okay, so third link, correct?
No, I think the last one.
Last link.
Okay, the doc school. Okay, gotcha.
We're
Awesome.
going by order on a list we have secretly in our ministry.
Perfect.
Bit,
So on this script, we have Brianna reading woman, Jack B reading man, Tristan's reading man number 2, and who wants to do stage directions?
I take it I'm Jack B.
No, I'm Jack B.
You're Jack B. You're Jack
Oh,
B.
I took it as like B is Jack too.
But Jack, do you have the script? Do you want to be our stage directions?
I can, sure.
Sure thing. Okay, and then everyone else will hide our video.
Jack, I think if you take your mic just a little bit further from your face, I think that would be good. You're just a little peaky right now.
There's a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jay.
You're overwhelming everyone else.
Boom.
There's a reason Jay is our audio guy.
Okay.
Yep.
This is the museum.
Footsteps as a man approaches, opens a door. There's a creak.
Oh, hello. Apologies for my late arrival. I was caught in some important business for this place. It's been hectic since this whole pandemic business began. We're not getting as many people as we've gotten in the past, on top of the troubles we've already... never mind that. So what have you brought to offer the museum?
Right. Hello. It's,
Woman can be heard scrambling out of a chair, pulling it out from her as if sitting at a table, and suddenly standing, almost as if it's a Boeing, but it's definitely not. She's standing up.
Oh, I've seen you from those local gallery nights downtown, right? You're a painter, right?
yes, but...
All right, then. Where is it? Where can I see it?
Oh, I set it up in the lobby.
Who said you could do that?
The ticket keeper said it was fine.
Why would you do that? It's not really a safe place. That's why we have the tickets kept and a gate and all that. Things can and will get stolen if you're not, even if...
I don't think it'll be taken.
Well then. I'm not sure the likelihood that we'll take it then if no one would want to steal it.
Light chatter. 2 to 3 patrons can be heard chattering in the background. They go through the turnstile. A deep boing can be heard as they move and switch into place.
Alright, so where is it then? I don't see any.
Oh, it's right there, to the left.
What the hell is this?
I, thought that...
Are you just trying to waste my time? This is a museum of art and culture. My time is already thin trying to keep this place alive after not being open for months because of this damn disease. And now we have local crazies coming in here to waste even more of...
Sir, how would you, define art, sir?
You expect me to put this in our museum? It's just 2 chairs, for Pete's sake.
Well, they're facing one another.
I don't care which way they're facing, it's still just 2 chairs. What do you expect?
How would you define art, sir?
Art is something you long for. A beauty you can't encounter otherwise. A message that nothing else could bring. Something that brings out emotions you haven't felt before, or at least not often. This This is just two common objects.
I think you can find this fits that description.
Oh. How do you expect to make that happen?
Sit in it.
Okay, I'm sitting in it.
Alright. Good. Now I'll get the other part.
I almost wish you brought me a mediocre painting like a normal person.
Echoey footsteps.
Sir?
The turning of shoes. A little squeak, possibly almost like a boing.
Me?
Yes. Can you just come here?
Yeah, sure.
Can you sit in that empty chair there?
I suppose, yeah. What for?
Chair moving, scraping against the floor. Again, almost like a boing. Man sitting down.
Oh, Christ.
Just a quick conversation.
Isn't that the curator there?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So what about this is...
Just let it happen.
Alright, Kieran, what's your story?
I'm just an office worker. I've been kind of out of work for a while. Only recently started working again.
So you've been just as wiped out as we have here, then?
I guess you could say so. Is the museum not doing well?
That's what you get when you've been shut out from other people for so long.
That's how I feel. That's why I'm here.
There's so many other more exciting places, right?
Yeah, I guess, but I haven't felt like part of a community ever since this thing started. I haven't seen anyone since.
But still, you came here.
It's safe here. You can move about, take your time. We're 6 feet apart here, right? I figured it'd be a good place for that. I just wanted to be in the space of others again.
So, is it safe to say I'm the first person you've had a heart-to-heart with throughout this whole thing?
Far longer, probably. Been living alone for a while.
Me too.
Took it for granted.
Took what for granted?
It's just seeing another person in the room.
Do you not have family?
I had my parents. My dad passed a few years ago, and my mom, this thing got her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I never married, and my own parents are gone too. I've not really had anyone in the last few months. I've just had this place, and I'm afraid to lose it as well.
I would be scared too.
What's that?
To lose something you care about when no one's there to help you through it. I know.
No, it can't be the same as with you. I'm sorry if I was comparing the two. It can't be.
Hey, it's okay. I don't think anyone could understand what anyone else is going through right now. We've all lost something. We've all had some hardship. We've all lost someone.
Is it safe to... Would you consider it safe to give you a hug?
I don't think so.
Yes, of course, you're right.
Well, I think it's time I get on with the museum.
Feet in chair shuffling, stands up.
It was very nice meeting you, sir.
You too. Hey. Things will be okay. I wish you the best.
Same to you, friend.
Man stands up, slowly takes a few steps back towards woman.
Brianna?
Yeah,
It's the line already.
Oh, it might have cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't realize how alone I've let myself become.
So, did it fit your definition?
Yes. Yes, I think it did.
Did you want it for the museum then?
Yes. I think I'll take it.
Okay. That's all from me then. Thank you for your time.
Footsteps opposite direction as man 2.
Wait! I don't think you had a name for this.
Community.
Footsteps continue as large entrance doors to the museum open and close. Chair creaks. Man sits down again.
Yeah.
That was
That
great. I love
was-
Community. It's a great show.
Yeah. that was our third script. We have 3 more to go. Where's my lovely co-host?
I'm back.
There he is.
I've been going back and forth on sending this other script because we just got access to it, so we're all good. But
Okay.
we are now moving forward to. Oh wait, what? I don't need to do that. I can check it on my phone. Our next script we'll be reading tonight is No New Ideas, which I think this is our.
Wait, you skipped one.
Oh, I did.
Museum for the Future.
Museum for the Future.
Oh, that one I gotta send off. Wait, no, I don't. No, we have that one. Never mind.
have it.
Museum for the Future.
While Noah sets it up, let's take a 2-minute intermission and let's just ask people: have you seen any good, I guess, Zoom theater and/or any recorded theater over this last couple months that have really affected you?
If any one of our participants wants to come back and answer this question, they can.
Personally, I'll
we still
start.
live?
I've been
Yes.
over the summer. I had the awesome opportunity to help the Hangar Theater with their virtual productions, and the Hangar Theater has figured out how to do virtual productions, and full props to them. If anyone can do it, the Hangar Theater can. They did. What were all the shows? Skin of Our Teeth by Thornton Wilder. They did a couple a one-woman show called Queen's Girl in the World. If I go through all the names, I'm just gonna take forever. But anyway, yeah, they've kind of shown like how to really adapt in this space, which is something we're figuring out as well. Luckily, being a radio production, only thing that matters in the end is that we have voices and we can record it and we can pretend like we're all next to one another and it doesn't necessarily have to be live. This is our first live event, so that's why we're learning all the reverbs and all the crazy, scary things. Oh, Jacqueline just said, I did Broadway for All, and there was a stage play writing division, and they did Zoom performances too. Lots were about self-identity, and it was really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been, I think playwrights are really adapting now to that Zoom environment, because it's,
Absolutely.
I mean,
I'm
we all have
actually
to
gonna
adapt,
be-
because theater ain't stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be participating in another student organization on Ithaca, on campus. Not on campus, but like with campus. They're doing 4 live readings of movies every week. And I signed up to be in all 4 because I love all 4 of the movies that they are reading out loud. So if you want to see more Zoom
too.
theater, yeah, me and Jack were doing that.
That is
know who
Theater
else.
Lab, by the way. Theater Lab is
That
another
is
great
Theater
student
Lab.
organization on campus. Shout out to them. We've had a lot of our
Theater Lab.
members
Shout out to Theater Lab.
involved with them. They're a great organization. Woo! I don't know if they're going to hear us saying this, but
Me
hopefully they
personally,
are.
I'm
Collab
gonna
with us
rattle
sometime,
off
you know?
A few things quick I recommend. No Theater in Binghamton has done 2 full-length plays as radio productions. You have to look up KTRP, No Theater Radio Productions. They did a great job. And also the Welcome to Night Vale cast is putting on a couple of live readings of their scripts, and I highly recommend that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think we should get into this next show.
Let's do it.
All right, so the next one we have is Museum for the Future, and I'll read off the cast. We got me, Brianna, as Chasey Garza, Felicity as tourist number 1, Henry as Kyle Gioa, Jack B as Richard Waterbeck, Jack G as local number 2, Max as Michael Michaels, Tristan, if you want to do the stage directions, you can, and Gibby as local number 1.
Oh, Jack, you said you're having trouble seeing it?
Yes, is this the one on the Ithaca MyShare link?
No, that one I'm going to send. I'll read for you this one, but can you... Oh, wait. That's not going to work. Oh, I'm going to DM you my number. Can you message it, and I'll get you Felicity's script coming up. Oh, I just spoiled something. You didn't hear that, anybody. Whichever one's coming up, that may or may not be that person's.
Alright, so... Are we ready?
I think so. This
Alright,
is...
so this
Museum
for the Future.
Yeah,
for the
just
future.
have the script, that's all.
Oh, we need someone to read stage directions. Who did I not call?
There we go.
I said Tristan.
Okay, I can do it, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Museum for the Future. Sorry. A crowd of people eagerly wait in front of a brand new museum. Several people scream in excitement as reporters and cameramen scramble to get close to the front door amidst the frenzy of locals, tourists, and passers-by desperate to step inside. One reporter, the charismatic Michael Michaels, is the first who manages to make his way near the front door, and he is encircled like a hyena by crowds. Gasping for breath, he turns to his accompanying cameraman, while looking more like he had just took part in triathlon than doing his normal job.
Michael Michaels here at the newly christened Museum of the Future. As you can see, dozens of people are itching to be the first of many to...
Suddenly, Kai Joa, a man with wild hair and even more fanatic disposition, runs up to Michaels and practically tackles him to the ground, and turns to the camera.
Hello, America! I've camped out here for nearly 72 hours, and I'm probably really dehydrated, but...
Kai pauses and notices something out of the corner of his eye. Richard Waterbeck, also known as the guy wearing an obnoxious "I know you are, but what am I" pin, and a plaid shirt mockingly waves to Kai with what seems to be most of his camping supplies.
Wait, did someone steal my tent? Damn it, Richard! I thought we had a pact, man! Before I go, though...
He turns his head both ways to make sure no one is listening to his next statement, despite the obvious fact that dozens of people are surrounding him. It seems that poor Kai was lacking in both hydration and sleep on this momentous day.
I just want to say that whatever this super duper secret surprise is as the final exhibit, I will be the first one to crack the code. Just like Da Vinci cracked the code to the theory of relativity.
Kai leaps back into the crowd as America's resident sweetheart, Michael Michaels, tries to regain his bearings and ensure that he hasn't got a concussion.
Well, you heard it here, folks. This is the secret that the staff of this museum has is said to be earth-shattering. Many conspiracy theorists on the interwebs have already gone to work to decipher what truly lies in the museum's third exhibit. Some say that the exhibit will lead to world peace, the end of a domestic terrorism, or even the excuse to, quote, do something other than play Minecraft for 4 days straight. Very, interesting stuff.
Meanwhile, Tracy Garza, a woman holding a very large megaphone, has dashed in front of America's favorite reporter and media expert. And the look on her face, it seems like she has an important announcement to make.
Attention all visitors, I have a special announcement to make.
The crowd hushes as the focus is now on Tracy.
Thank you for visiting the Museum for Future Developments of Arts and Humanities. I am happy to serve as your guide into the shining future of humanity, I guess?
Despite her awkward delivery, the crowd erupts into a roar of cheers as the tourists and locals erupt in cheers.
Muy guapo.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Is this where the line starts?
Where the line starts?
Thank you. The museum actually opened as of 3 minutes ago, so you guys are free to go inside if you want.
The crowd rushes into the museum. America's resident sweetheart, Michael Michaels, attempts to get a head start as he and others enter exhibit number 1. Later, Michaels and his camera crew barely manage to not get run over by the large crowd. The exhibit is littered with several art pieces, books, VHS tapes, and retro video games from the last quarter of the 20th century, all displayed in glass casing. Kai chases after Richard in the background, still intent on getting his camping equipment and food rations.
Get back here, Richard!
You've been hogging the supply since day 1. What'd you think would happen?
I just wanted to borrow it for a little while.
A while doesn't translate to 2.5 days without a sleeping bag.
As the two run around the hall, America's reporting icon, Michael Michaels, microphone in hand, commentates on the items that are on display.
And right here is one of the first copies of the critically acclaimed Rulers of the Gem series, in mint condition, beloved by millions of renowned for its decent, wonderful storytelling. This exhibit truly is a special look into the past before we head towards the future.
Michaels and the crowd quickly move on to Exhibit 2, moving quickly past a set of doors shaped like modern smartphones. Later, the area is covered in a pale white light, something to be expected in most other museums. In fact, compared to the vibrant blue lighting and retro works of the art on display in the first exhibit, this one feels much more simplified and sleek. The walls and decor are mostly white, with the latest pieces of abstract art, posters for summer blockbusters exclusive to modern streaming services, and videos projecting the latest internet memes being just a few of the items on display.
And to your right, projections of meme culture can be seen depicting Nuebo's iconic Hello There, or clips from Daydream Films' new film Dolls World Tour. Truly, this is a sign of our present times, folks.
Suddenly, 3 boing sounds signal the lights to dim, as a neon sign pointing to the third exhibit is shown. Almost immediately, the crowd scrambles towards the pair of gray doors, with the world-renowned Michael Michaels and his camera crew following shortly behind. Later, from the eyes of America's #1 news reporter, Michael Michaels, the room seems to be a tribute to his accomplishments in the field of journalism, or at least the accomplishments his peers would brag about it. At least the accomplishments his peers would brag about, anyway. Gold trophies, medals of honor, and more decorate the room.
Well, America, I'm not sure what to say here, but I'd like to thank whoever cooked up whoever cooked this up for bearing a tribute to my name that will go down in echelons of history.
What are you talking about? You don't see the trenches?
What? Trenches?
Yeah, it's a war zone out there. We gotta go, Rich.
Right back at you.
Both men leave the room, while the other patrons are bewildered by their own thoughts on what's happening inside.
War zone? This room's empty. I didn't pay $200 just for this.
That can't be right. This bounce house is clearly an amusement park.
Those zombies I'm seeing look pretty real to me.
The crowd looks rather confused and clustered, with some seeing their personal achievements immortalized, while others seeing clear visions of the apocalypse. Which is right, and which is wrong? Only time will tell. The end.
Woo! That was, is that script number 4 or 5? I'm losing count.
4.
That was 4. So I think while we're in a little transition to our next piece, which I wish I announced the title so everyone knows what they're doing. No new ideas. Pull that up while we're talking, you know. We should advertise our social media, which Brianna, you should take away, because that is your job.
Social media.
I'm gonna show our welcome screen though, so people can see what they're supposed to follow.
So we post a lot of updates on our Instagram and Facebook and on our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, please do. Maybe TNT Radio Productions can put a link in the chat for that. Our Instagram is where all of our announcements are
already ahead of you.
Like this production. I run the social media, so it's very near and dear to my heart. Yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, we post a lot of our meetings, a lot of our productions, announcements, fun behind the scenes, little featurettes, everything you would ever want on social media, it's there.
So yeah, so please join our social media. That is TNT Radio Prod, which you can find on Facebook, Instagram. I think we once had Twitter, but we can, you know, who needs Twitter these days? And our Discord, where we just chat and have fun and live our lives.
Yeah.
And
when we select our plays that we are going to produce into a full production, make sure to watch our social media for a link to how to subscribe to those on your favorite podcast apps and listen to a fully done production when we complete
our fully done production.
Or many of these.
So I guess while we're on that topic too, let's bring up what our 2 productions currently are that are currently postponed because of COVID, but we will be picking up pretty soon. I guess Tristan said
they stopped right now.
They're kind of on pause.
They're on pause, but they are still going.
New York is on pause.
Tristan, do you want to tell?
One thing that might get out soon, but yeah.
Tristan, you want to tell about Clouds of Witness?
Yes. So the first of our major productions is Clouds of Witness. It is an adaptation of a novel by the same name from the 1930s. It is an old English mystery featuring amateur detective Lord Peter Wimsey. It's a fun spectacle of, you know, family bickering and traveling all up and down the countryside and maybe getting chased by wild dogs every now and again. But yeah, it's a fun production. It's going to be a longer one. It's going to be about 5 parts. Part 1, we actually managed to record before all this comes out, so at some point in the next few months, we might get that out, hopefully. We've had 1 or 2 technical issues with that, but we aren't declaring it a cursed production quite yet.
Moment of silence for Jay's hard drive, though.
My hard drive died. just for context, I was in the middle of editing it, and then I plugged in the hard drive and it stopped working. But I might be able to recover what I've done, but the problem is I don't have the files. So I need to find Tristan.
And yeah, so hopefully that'll happen at some point. But yeah, so it's directed by me and Tyler Jennis, and will hopefully have some original title music by Martin Soul.
And it's also our largest production we're doing, which has over 30 actors, I believe?
20 actors, over 20 actors, yeah, in about 40 different roles.
It is extremely long, but it's awesome.
I always found it ironic because I was the one that adapted it, and I'm the Dilly the theater kid, and I wrote mine more like a screenplay. Noah, who wrote our other production, is about to talk about it, is a park, tech kid, and he wrote his like a theater play. So I just found that ironic.
The irony. Which my production, which we're doing, is called The Assist. It is a piece I've been working on for several years, and now we're producing as a radio drama. It is not family friendly like Clouds of Witness, but we gotta have that nice balance in there. My story is about a man named Evan Crossing who goes to perform an assisted suicide on a man named Benson. Brianna stars as a 5-year-old child in it, and the other actors are not with us, but it's a much smaller cast, dramatic, 2 hours long. The exact opposite of Clouds. So, we want the full dramatic spectrum. And yeah, we're excited to get it produced. We did not record any of mine. We were literally a week away from starting recording, and then COVID happened. But we'll get around to it. It's gonna happen.
I just remember right before I had left, because I left a week before spring break, which is the week before all this COVID happened. I remember in the booth recording my lines for part 3 of Clouds, and I was just screaming and having like my character was having a panic attack in the scene that we were shooting, and I was just screaming into the mic, and Tristan and Tyler like, do it again, louder, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll get going to this next script. No new ideas.
Yes,
this will have Brianna playing Neo, Henry playing...
I'm Keanu Reeves!
Henry playing Boing. Jack B playing Sean. Jack G playing Tron. Jay playing Elon Musk. And Tristan is our narrator.
I unfortunately didn't have this script. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who does not have the script?
Check the email.
Who doesn't have this? Okay.
So this is
it
number
should
5.
be one of them there.
1, 2, 3,
Number
4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 10 commandments.
Yeah.
We're only allowed 10 seconds of copyrighted
Yeah, I had to
music.
stop before we got copyright striked.
What are we doing?
No new ideas.
No new ideas.
No new ideas. All right, hold on.
Oh, wait.
The title of the document is just T-play.
.pdf.
Oh, we gotta sing a different song.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da.
Oh, we're doing chorus line?
Alright, Noah's not in this one, so...
I'm not in this one, so I'm gonna disappear. Oh. Oh,
Okay,
I see how
got
it is.
No new ideas, and what am I doing?
Henry, you are...
Boing.
Boing.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Whenever the
The
narrator's
infamous
ready.
Boing. Okay. We begin.
I'm still Boing right now.
Okay. So,
Which is this one called?
This is
No
called...
new ideas. Kristen?
Jay, do you have it yet?
Trying to.
Hey, hello, Emily.
Hi.
Good to see you, finally.
Good,
I did not realize this was a live thing. I feel terrible.
Emily.
Emily, I'm gonna mute you because, yeah.
We're about to start. Don't worry,
about
we'll
to
have
start
at least
play
one
number
thing for you
5.
to read.
Elon Musk.
Alright. Whenever the narrator is ready and we all have it.
Okay. In the year of our Lord, 2035, Elon Musk, master of computers all, has finally mastered his greatest invention, the Neuralink.
I've finally done it. The Neuralink is finally complete.
Boing Chip, a visual artist collective from Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, eager to avoid taking the subway to meet each other, plan a virtual meeting.
I just hate sitting next to the normies on the train.
Each of them, Neo, Tron, and Boing, beam themselves into the perfect virtual facsimile of a naturalist's cabin.
Boing?
That's right, Boing. We just plug it into our heads.
It's a minimally invasive surgery. The recovery time is like 6 hours max.
And before they knew it, they were plugged in.
Oh, this fireplace is so basic. I love it.
Unfortunately for them, they forgot to read the fine print.
Ew, I would never.
But if they had...
Ew, I would never.
Hold on, it disappeared.
But if they had...
And you would have noticed Section 87, Clause 4, which grants me full ownership of your license, your body of work, your bodies, and your souls from now until eternity.
Wait, our bodies?
Our souls?
Boing!
3,000 years have passed since then, and our artists have been toiling away day and night, creating and creating and creating. We join them now.
Look at me! I'm roller skating in a jean jacket, and yet this brings me no joy.
Oh, look at me. I've literally trained myself to levitate, and I'm floating through the front door.
Does doing so bring you joy?
Alas, it does not.
Boing!
Whoa, boing! You just fell right through the ceiling. While you were wearing nothing but a toga.
Boing.
How do you feel? Joyful?
Boing.
I didn't think so.
Boing, boing.
That's a great idea, Boing. I bet creating art would bring you joy.
What shall we create?
Let's paint.
Boing!
Yes, boing, you were right. We should paint still life.
Father Elon loves still life.
In that case, let us paint fruit.
Yes, fruit. Quite a novel idea, my friend.
Boing!
Yes, Boing. What type of fruit indeed?
Perhaps some grapes?
Purple or green?
Green.
Boing!
Yes, boing. Some apples would be a masterful addition to our painting.
But how many apples shall we paint? 1 or 2?
3. 3 apples.
Boing!
And 67 grapes.
No.
Boing?
We've already painted a painting of 3 apples and 67 grapes.
Have we painted it facing 158 degrees south?
Yes.
61 degrees northeast?
Yes.
244 southwest.
Of course.
Have we painted it with grapes in 3 bunches? 1 containing 14 grapes, 1 containing 28, 1 containing 18, and the remaining 7 grapes off the stem scattered between the apples?
Ages ago.
Well, what about...
Boing!
Boing is right.
Boing is not right.
Of course Boing is right. Let's face it, Neo. There are no new ideas.
None?
None. We've done them all.
Have we tried rewriting Hamlet to represent an allegory for the proletariat's struggle against capitalism instead of retro-futuristic moon base?
We wrote that. And 26 original sequels.
Did we attempt a soft reboot?
Thrice.
Oh, goodness.
What?
There are no new ideas.
Shit.
Elon's enormous head materializes in the sky. He looks down upon the artist with an unamused expression.
Where is it?
The artists stared down at their feet in silence.
Look at me when I'm speaking to you. Where's your weekly tribute?
We don't have it, Father.
What? Speak up, child.
We don't have it, Father.
Elon's face twists into contorted grimace. His nostrils flare and steam puffs out.
What do you mean you don't have it? You've consistently delivered something, literally anything for the last 1,000 years, and now you've nothing?
Father?
I mean, there have been times you've fallen short of your quota, sometimes just by a little bit, but rarely by a lot, by nothing? Not even one painting?
Please, Father, let us explain. We tried so hard, but we couldn't come up with anything. We've created all of the art that can conceivably be created.
Elon looks unimpressed.
Just give us one more week, please, Father. I promise we'll have something original by then.
What did the idiot say?
He just said that you're perfectly stable and a lovely man with boundless empathy and no character flaws whatsoever.
He better have. Did you forget my name?
Of course not, Father. Excuse my mistake. You know, we always put forth as much effort into our art as possible. I swear, if you just give us a little... Just give us one more...
I've had enough of this shit. You've been raking in trillions off of labor, and we've gotten what? This virtual food tastes like plastic. We've been watching reruns of Burn Notice for as long as I can remember, and you didn't even give us dicks.
Neo drops his cargo shorts to reveal a smooth, flat patch of skin. Tron looks on in horror.
Do whatever you want to us. I don't care anymore.
Elon purses his lips with disappointment. Then his head fades away, leaving the evening sky in his place.
Do you know what you just have done?
I gave him a piece of my mind. That's what I did.
Oh god, he's gonna torture us.
No. He was going to torture us no matter what. At least one of us finally had the balls to stand up to him.
Neo and Tron turn to look at Boing, who is suddenly strapped to an electric chair. He begins shaking violently. Chairs materialize behind each of the two artists as well, and my script just crashed.
They both shudder and let out screams of agonizing pain. They all pass out. When they wake up...
Well, that sucked.
Boing.
You said it, boy. Torture's the worst.
Suddenly, a man named Sean, spelled S-E-A-N, like a total dipshit, literally materialized out of the flames of the crackling fireplace.
Children of America, I've come to rescue you.
Children of... What? Mister, I think...
Now hold on there, American child Travis. Let the man speak.
Yeah. It is I, American child Travis, and this is my compatriot, Seth. And this is...
Boing.
Pleased to meet you, Richard.
Boing.
Who are you?
My name is, Sean. I followed Q's drops here to save you from Hollywood's, liberal elitist sex cabal.
Oh, wait. What year is it?
Why, it's, 35.
And Q is...
The Great Informant, working in the shadows with, President Donald Trump the 20th to take down the liberals' cabal of sex-crazed pedophiles.
Good God.
So that would make us...
The kids you were here to save?
Exactly.
Huh.
So, this is the virtual basement of Comet Pizza, huh?
Yes, sir, it is.
And where are they keeping the adrenochrome?
They ship it in the morning. Speaking of, they're coming back pretty soon, so...
Oh, I'd like to give that Clinton a piece of my mind.
Honestly, Clinton hasn't been around much lately. It's been, you know, some pretty low-key Hollywood folks.
Yeah, no one famous.
Where's Virtual Oprah?
I think we got too old for her, actually.
Well, that's a damn shame. I was hoping to give her a piece of my mind.
So, Sean, you ready to go?
Be honest with me here for a second.
Of course, Sean.
Are any of you underage?
Boeing isn't 17.
I mean...
When did you turn 18?
Boy.
Oh, wow. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, wow, the first 1,018 years just really fly by.
But, to answer your question, no, none of us are actually underage.
What about the liberal cabal?
More bad news, there's Big Guy.
You mean to tell me that the global cabal of democratic elites in Hollywood, led by the Dark Clintons, aren't keeping you in this virtual cabin as sex slaves, harvesting your adrenochromes?
Unfortunately, Sean, that simply is not the case.
Well, dang.
But we are being held captive here by Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, the great capitalist tycoon, master of Twitter? Did Boing go, or?
Boing.
Yes, Boing won.
Okay.
Boing, 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 boing.
Well, listen, fellas, I'd love to stay and chat about Mr. Musk, but duty calls.
Where are you going?
Wherever Q's drops take me.
Sean whips out a jetpack and flies off into the stratosphere, never to be seen again.
Yes. He just left us.
Tron is frozen in shock. He gazes mindlessly at the spot where Sean used to be.
Oh, that's me. Come on, Boing. Let's go inside.
Neo takes Boing by the hand and leads him into the cabin. They sit down at their easels and pick up their brushes. With dejected expressions, they resolve themselves to painting for the next 1,000 years.
Boing.
Outside, Tron slumps to the ground, feeling the virtual glass tickle his skin. His motionless face stares into the night sky. The end.
Yay!
That was really good.
Got way more Q than I thought.
Henry.
Wow.
Every time Henry went boing.
Every
like,
boing got me.
I really appreciated the,
Oh my God.
the Q pill Ben Shapiro.
Fucking Brianna, you broke me after you were like, and it brings me no joy. I had to like really like regain my composure.
Well, because I went
Oh.
full Ted.
I
went
know.
full Ted, and I was like, I'm wearing a jean jacket, and I'm roller skating, and it brings me no joy.
No.
It brings me
Let's just say, hypothetically, I saw
Oh
my chance, and I
God.
I
Boing.
love that line. I'm roller skating in a jean
Yeah.
jacket, and yet it brings me no joy.
No joy.
No joy.
God.
funny.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Here. Just to say, I gotta change one of the roles here.
Yeah. Well, we're about to assign you a role, Emily.
Oh, cool.
We got
There's-
one more script left.
Woo!
One
can't access
more.
this one. This is like the one.
Oh, this one I just forwarded off again. If you are having trouble, I will DM you.
Just want to remind everyone quick, follow us on social media and stay tuned for the announcement of our podcast feed.
Yes, follow us on social. Social media. I'm almost out, guys. I've been at this for 2.5 hours.
Aww. Now, I see, Chris, my friend, you have your hand raised. Is there something?
I think Chris is fine.
Stay muted.
I think that's from earlier.
Yeah, that's definitely from earlier.
Oh, he took it down though. Good for him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Jack, you just got my message. So.
I think I'm still muted. Oh, there we go.
No, we hear you. We've been hearing you for a while.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't showing up on my screen that I was, like, talking.
Aw.
So.
Yeah, I had to mute you just so we can have your face go away for that.
No,
script.
yeah, understandable.
All right. So, have we assigned the last script?
Should be.
So the
no,
last
I gave it to the wrong person.
Oh, that's why.
I didn't move it enough.
Okay,
Are you
Jack, you
sending
have
by
it now.
email,
I just
or
sent
is
it.
Already in the email?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
This one's a bit weird because it was shared in a way that locked everyone off from it.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Oh, and who's doing
Alright.
stage directions?
I can do that for this one since I'm not a character.
Yeah,
That's great. So this last one is called Shakespeare in the Hologram. We have Felicity playing Monica, Henry playing Dinkleberry. We got Jack B doing stage directions, Max as donor number 1, Tristan as Dr. Galforce, and Emily as tech guy Brian.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Sound effect.
Boing.
I know, Raylene. I shouldn't be going back to work this early, but we have to keep the arts alive. How many people are even going to want to come back? Listen, I'm at my office. I'll come by after work and bring some coffee.
Fumbling, looking for keys.
Damn, I haven't needed my keys so long, they're just living at the bottom of my bag.
Door opens.
What? I'm back! My little corner of the world. For how long, I wonder? Wait, did I just hear a boing?
Boing! Monica! Look at me twirling into the office again!
Dang! Oh my gosh, I missed you! Hang on a second. Did you hear that boing?
Nope, I can't say that I did. Monica, my swan, we have a problem.
A problem?
A problem.
A big problem.
A problem that impacts
Drum roll.
the future of art.
Dink, we're performing arts.
Same difference, right?
Well, Dink, have you thought about what we're going to do about this at all? Your social media posts would say otherwise. Look at you here, the beach, the bar, Walt Disney World.
I was doing what you kids call hiding. Thank you.
In the midst of a global pandemic? Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about this over the past 3 years we've been in lockdown, and I think we have some viable options considering the technological advancements we've made since being stuck at home.
Door opens dramatically.
Boing! Derek Dinkleberry.
Oh no!
Dr. Galforce!
Clattering of objects.
Dink, he's literally charging like the Matador. Oh, it's because you're waving my red sweater. Wait! There it was again! The boing!
Monica, my swan, you really should go get your ears checked. Yes, Dr. Galforce.
The future of Bullpack is destroyed! Destroyed, I say.
Destroyed?
Yes! Your abysmal leadership ran this place into the ground even before we went to lockdown in 2020. The terrible shows you pick, the terrible actors you cast. Remember when you thought it would be a good idea to produce Cats at the same time as that horrific film went out?
Whispers.
Dink, I can't stand him, but he does have a point.
And when you thought it would be a good idea to raise money for the theater by renting out the performance space for a Super Bowl watch party, or the time you decided to host a Macbeth murder mystery. I don't know what the board was thinking when they decided to choose you as the director. You are an insult to the performing artists everywhere, my friend.
I'm mad at him. Why are you calling him my friend? And did you seriously just come here to tell Director Dinkleberry what a terrible job he's doing? Why don't you actually try and be a solution to the problem instead of just yelling at the two of us like we're apes and you're Jane Goodall? You want my opinion of you? I think this theater would be in no better shape if you ran it because you are so stuck up and all you do is treat everyone here poorly. Sure, Dink has some poor ideas and thinks a little differently from what you would call a normal director, but he's a good boss to me and values my opinions and the time I put into this place. So take that with your tea, my friend.
Monica, do you really feel that way about me?
Yeah, Dink.
Enough of this lovey
I really...
dovey. It's making me physically sick. But I believe the time has come. Time for us to sit and brainstorm. The world has changed because of this pandemic, and it is time for Bullpack to come out of this on top.
To the conference room.
The conference room.
I thought going to the conference room would make me more inspired, but I guess I was wrong.
Dink, don't give up now. We just got here. I haven't even gotten out my notebook yet.
Oh, little Miss Monica here with her notebook to save the day.
I'm going to be the bigger person right now and ignore it. My first idea was to play with the idea of social distancing. Make it collaborative in a way. I saw an outdoor show a few years ago where no actor touched each other, and they never touched the same prop, but they told the same story as they would normally. It was a low-budget theater, too. With our budget, we'll have no problems whatsoever.
Budget?
Our donors.
Monica, you sweet sunflower. Do you really think they'll still donate to us? Go on, give them a call.
Phone dialing.
Hello, my name is Monica from the Boldoni Performing Arts Center, and I am calling...
Yeah, we know you. You're run by a dumb Dinkleberry, right?
If you mean Derek Dinkleberry, then yes. I just want to let you know that we are in the process of creating our exciting season, and we want to ask you for your continued support of our theater.
I'm not paying for your glorified stadium. Although I will say, the nachos you served at that were beyond amazing. Don't call this number again.
Number dies.
Well, clearly we need a plan before we can get any more money from these donors.
Go ahead, call me a dumb young adult and say, I told you so.
I think I will try being the bigger person, as you say it. Hang on. Where's Dinkleberry?
Man, normally we don't cry until the end of the workday. Dink, what's wrong?
Balfour's right. I have ruined this theater with delusions of grandeur. Some call me eccentric, some call me loony, some tell me I belong in a mental hospital. Perhaps they're all right. But that does not change the fact that this theater is doomed, I say! Oh well, at least I have my hologram movies to turn to. Look at this one here. This hologram looks like this little girl's father. He made it for her so he could always sing her to her sleep, even if he was working late. He died, of course, but now he is never too far away because his hologram is here and can never die. The magic of technology.
Oh, Dink, don't beat yourself up. That's it. Dink, you're a genius!
Monica, my swan. People use many words to describe me. I don't think genius is one of them. You are so imaginative.
We have to call Brian, get him to get over here and see how much these holograms are going to cost. We need a promotional video, merchandise, t-shirts, shows. I'm so excited!
Oh, to be young and excited about life.
Boing! I came as soon as I called. Monica, babe. And I brought you your favorite coffee, and roses, and a mariachi band. I missed you, like, a lot.
First off, gross. Second off, coffee is Satan's tears. So if you actually knew me, you know I wouldn't drink the stuff. And third off, that boing. I think I figured it out. It's a plot device. Like an announcement. It's someone coming.
Monica, go out of the office right now and call the ear doctor.
Yes, dear, we truly have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, Brian, we know what we're doing for our 2023 to 2024 season. Holograms!
Okay.
Oh, come on, aren't you excited?
I mean, like, I guess.
But it shouldn't be too difficult, right?
Nah, bro. All I have to do is install this driver into the theater's light and sound system. Then I have to go out to the Home Depot and get a whole bunch of red wires and loop them around the auditorium space. Then I have to get the blood of a sheep and dust it all over the soundboard and offer a sacrifice to the tech gods.
Monica, why did I hire this kid?
Because I'm a child tech genius. Duh. I was totally kidding about that last part.
Whew, my pet sheep will be so relieved.
Who wants to try first and perform a hologram monologue?
I guess I'll try.
I, over. Me.
3, 2, 1, action!
Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if that will not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Wow, Shakespeare fan?
Okay, let's see this beautiful performance.
Oh, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn to my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Oops, the bass setting was on. Let me try that again.
Capulet to be no longer I'll and love my sworn, but be not wilt thou, or if thy name thy.
Heh, I almost like this one better.
Ryan!
You're doing this on purpose, stupid boy.
I think it's delightfully funny.
Of course you would, because you have the mind of a child.
It distracts me from the struggles of adulthood.
There you go again with the funny idea, Dink!
Monica, whatever could you mean?
I'm passing by sound effect.
Raylene, the new commercial came out for the Baldoni Performing Arts Center today. Turn on your radio. It's about to air.
Are you a generic high school student struggling to read Shakespeare?
Ew! Romeo did what with Juliet?
Do you not understand what you just read?
What kind of a spot? Like a dirt spot? She can just use cleaner, right?
Miss the magic of live theater, but don't want dramatic performers spit in your face?
You'll be back from Hamilton Plays.
Then Baldonville Performing Arts Center's new season, Shakespeare in the Hologram, is the season for you. Enjoy the greatest Shakespeare classics, translated into teenage rhetoric.
Benedict is like such a disease, worse than like cooties. I feel bad for Claudio if he's like run into Benedict because it's like too late for Claudio if he has.
Complete with the great Shakespeare humor.
I am one, sir, that comes to tell you your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs. Wait, Dinkleberry, can we say that?
And music directed by the talented Dr. Galforce, here for his 39th season.
My sleeves are green, and here's all these other things. Why is the world coming to this and next?
So visit our website and come and see the future of art.
Dink, I don't think we count as art, but performing arts.
It counts, right?
Woo!
Yay! That was the last one.
That was our last script. Can everyone come back on?
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Let's get everybody.
Get everybody on.
Okay.
Where is
So, anyone who knows about theater, what is Greensleeves?
It's a song. It's like a classic. I guess not a classical song, but like. It's like. It's a. Oh my god, what's it called? It's a ballad that people usually will sing.
Celtic.
Yeah.
So we have just some of our, I mean, we have how many people? 12 here. These are just a portion of all the people who helped make this possible. Congratulations to all our playwrights tonight. A round of applause for you all. Because you wrote a script in 2 hours! And this was fun. Did everyone else have a good time? Because I had a great time.
Guys.
This was great.
Yeah, even though I came late, yeah.
Oh, and before we get people starting to leave the YouTube stream, we should show this cool screen. Boop!
Oh yeah, I have the link to our.
Oh yeah, Brianna's also going to put the link in our YouTube chat so you all can access it, but it's also currently on the screen. So you can use that QR code and that link presented there to go vote. So please, the voting's only open till midnight. Vote on which one was your favorite. We didn't talk about what the winner actually gets. The winner is going to have their script produced, socially distanced at home, by TNT Radio Productions with full sound effects, full everything, either this script or a 30-minute or less production that they choose. So, please vote, because this is going to decide what production we're doing, which is really exciting.
Production. Get the whole experience. You get to have Jay lose it on his hard drive. You get,
yeah, you get to go through all the horrors
about
of doing this with
This
us.
and so much more, as long as you vote.
Listen.
We're listening, Jay. We're listening. Dog? Oh, the real star.
Dog?
What?
Hang on, we gotta go to speaker view. Jay, just keep talking. Spotlight video. Oh, there we are. Oh, dog.
Dog.
You're showing our pets off. I'll grab my lizard.
If you vote,
Jay, we don't
you
want
get
to see your
Jay's
feet.
dog
We just
for
want to see your
free.
dog.
Yes,
Where
the
do
winner
you
gets
vote
the dog.
Winner gets the dog.
Yeah, that
You
was
get to
fun.
vote here.
Winner gets a patch of fur from the dog.
Where is here? Oh,
I'm sending it in there.
got
There
it.
we go.
Yeah. So again, thank you all for. This was fun. Oh, thank you, Phyllis.
Noah?
Oh.
Wait, what's that?
Can I say something before we end?
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna keep us open for a bit and just while we talk and enjoy
Yeah.
live.
I just want to thank you all for coming. Either the audience that's in the YouTube chat, or the actors for participating, or the playwrights for writing for us. This was like my little child. I just thought of a stupid idea, like right as soon as we had to start quarantine, and I was like, oh, let's do a playwriting festival. Let's see if we can do it. And Noah was like, yeah, let's do it, and we planned this together, and it's.
Love you,
I'm very
Brianna.
overwhelmed. There's a lot of other emotions going on right now,
Aw.
but I'm just very happy that it turned out really well, and I appreciate all of you guys for participating. And I hope to do this again.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you at least next year. If maybe we'll do one this next semester.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
the semester
hope to do
starts
this again.
in like 4 days.
4 days. Woo!
Yes.
Nobody cry.
Have fun. Try to have fun with your classes if you can.
Try.
All right, I need to head out.
I don't know about
Thank
you, but some of us
all
are taking
for
18
this.
credits, so.
Thank you all for this fun experience.
Thank
I
you,
am
Jay,
also
for
gonna-
participating.
Peace out. Thank you.
I have
This was a
more
lot of
than-
fun.
I have more than 20 textbooks.
Oh,
Stay
God.
tuned
to see what this production turns out to be.
Yeah.
Where's the winner going to be announced?
It's going to be on our social media
and then it'll
to our
post on social media.
yeah, to our staff it'll be on our Discord, and to the public it'll be on our social media, and then it will be distributed through podcast platforms that you can find, wherever you subscribe to podcasts.
And by staff, you are free to join our staff by simply joining our Discord.
Yes, the
Hopefully
Discord
there's a link
is
to that somewhere.
further up.
Do it. Voice actors are important, even if you can't write.
All right, we are going to end the stream now. Thank you all again for joining us.
Thank you all for
Please
coming.
come back
Thank you so
soon.
much.
Follow us on social media.
Thank
We
you.
love you all. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Have a great night. Thank you.
You too.
Good night, everybody.
Long.
And